Welcome, Admirals. This is your Demon Lord, Draconis the Hawk. Here today, we are going to get to head back into FGO after the raids, because today we finally got part 2 of Olympus finally dropping. So now we get to not only do that, but I'm hoping to try to beat Olympus with mostly just extra class servants. First, it might not be pure because I still have some servants in the background that I need to bond up. But once I get those bond up, we'll definitely have some more interesting lined up for extra classes to use. And I'm hoping to see how well we can deal with the Olympian gods and everything else in the chapter, how they line up with all the extra class servers we have so far. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Okay. People have always turned their gaze up. Hang on. To gaze skyward. In ancient times, they saw the gods dwelling in the heavens. For many long years, the sky was a sacred domain that remained ever beyond the reach. But then, at one point, proper human history, began to see the untold possibility that in this vast space beyond the sky, then on, it was no longer a mystery to be feared, but real to be solved. That's right, we use every tool we can in our minds, especially to discover what makes you tick. We will never stop again, not until we have claimed the heavens for ourselves. We will return our gaze skyward, and one day, we will bring down the gods. Kind of ominous there. Beyond the great pit. And possibly enormous structure puts on the other side of the vast ocean, the texture that covers the planet's surface. As seen in the main monitor of the storm border, currently soaring through the air. The structure appears to be a place inhabited by thousands if not millions of people. Is that a city?
Senpai, look! Up in the sky!
Atop the sprawling city sits an enormous structure. Above that, the great mountains of translucent crystal loom even higher. And there, beyond the crystalline peaks, lies the very thing that they've been searching for. The roots of the cosmic fantasy stretching out into space.
That's the Tree of Igneous. That's the Tree of Igneous we saw from Atlantis. But that's not the only thing that surprised me. I never would have dreamed that there could be such a massive hollow space underneath the Great Pit. It doesn't look subterranean either. It's more like an entirely different world.
This is the true surface of the Earth. While no doubt it would appear to be the bowels of the Earth from the top of Atlantis. It is, in fact, the true face of the Atlantic Lost Belt. Atlantis itself is a mere camouflage. In proper human history, Greek mythology, the age of man was ushered in through two great wars known as the Minka. And what's going on in this Lost Belt? How was it able to control the space to such a degree? How was it able to advance thus far? It appears to operate in the same manner as the Chinese Lost Belt, in that it fully embraces the Tree of Igneous, but the manner in which it does so is wholly opposite of the Chinese Lost Belts. While the Chinese Lost Belt hid its Tree of Igneous completely, here it's been allowed to flourish in the greatest possible extent, at least what it looks like. That in part is down to the base it must be the city.
Yeah, it looks like it's something you'll see in a science fiction novel. It is easily impressive as the pictures of the proper human history skyscrapers Sion show me. I can't tell what exact dimensions of the city are just from looking at, but it's safe to say there is at least 10 million people living here in the minimum.
10 billion people? Yeah, so this is where the real Atlantic Lost Belt begins. Indeed, it would seem that we are truly have our work cut out for us. That, of course, is the truth here in this 5th and 7th hall as it ever was. And the Vinci said before, we cannot build ourselves to the cost of our actions, not even for a moment. That being said, how one reacts to such a cost depends on the individual. And I, for one, am delighted to see how you all held on to your humanity in the face of such adversary.
Get me a room here. Sorry to interrupt, but I just finished scanning the vicinity. And just like I expected, the atmosphere here is chock full of magical energy. So this is the age of gods. The magical energy density is at least a part of the records of the 7th singularity, if not higher.
Are you serious? But the singularity was in Mesopotamia during the proper human history's age of gods. And you're telling me this place exceeds the magical energy density?
Something just forced its way onto our comms line. It's not from the wonder. See, this is... Look up ahead. The signal's coming from that colossal structure.
Fear us! Praise us! For you gaze upon the mighty Olympus. The name of this lost spell I rule, in great honor of our great art that has crossed the ocean space. Now prostrate yourselves and weep before me. For this is the great grand throne of the gods. This is not meant for the eyes of such insignificant specks as you. What's going on? This voice is so heavy. This pressure is immense, and not even here in the person. It's as powerful as a spell designated to attack the mind. Definitively quick, raise our boundary field's output before something happens to Dracon, Sahak, or Mandure.
Got it.
Now then, between this immense pressure and this manner of speech, it looks like they're rolling out the biggest of the big guns. If not mistaken, this must be. My name is Zeus. Zeus, king of the gods. I rule over this ancient ocean. I rule this grand interstellar city. I rule over all. I am king of the Atlantic Lost Belt. Zeus? I was going to say one of the 12 Olympians, but no matter. This, unfortunately, is the worst possible scenarios I predicted of all the gods that come out to greet us.
So that's the Zeus of this last belt. I'm already have a good idea thanks to the Poseidon we saw in Atlantis, but
indeed, the king of the gods is very different from the one of proper human history, but deep down they are fundamentally the same. The supreme being of the Greek mythology, the winner of both the Minka Wars and the one who rules over the 12 Olympians. Not merely the divine spirit, but a genuine god who once existed right here on Earth. His deep ties to both the concrete and the abstract planes that meant that he is one of the phenomena shaping the very world itself. To put it another way, the king of the gods of myth is, in a very real sense, the closest thing to a ruler of the entire planet.
Then does that mean he's like Scotty in the Scandinavian Lost Belt?
or Arjuna in the Indian last spell, he's probably more on par with Gajuna than with Scotty though. Probably even more. Unfortunately, no. The combat data we collected from Artemis and Poseidon Low speaks volumes. We're able to weaken Arjuna's divinity by attacking the faith and engaged it, but won't be able to do the same with these gods. Their existence is fundamentally different. Their godly function is a core part of their being. Just look at the Theos Karimi. If you need proof. Their functionality is what makes them gods. Nothing can be done to alter that, and Zeus is the one who stands above all others. So, what you two are trying to say is that Zeus is more powerful than any other foe we faced to date? That possibly can't be true. Don't you remember how tough Arjuna was? He was a monster who absorbed energy every god in India. How could anything that orders of magnitude more powerful than him even exist? If, like Artemis and Poseidon, Zeus has continually ruled over this planet since the ancient times without changing his very nature, then he is, without a doubt, in a league of his own. For you see, in ancient dramas, sorry if I messed it up, but just Chrysalis once described Zeus as the omnipotent and omniscient god of justice. Omnipotent king of the gods. Omnipotent as in all-powerful. Oh, come on! How can he possibly be omnipotent? Zeus is strong, yes, but he is known for being sneaky and lecherous, and he used to take any old animal or person he come across and toss them up to the sky as constellations. He also wields thunderbolts capable of destroying the entire universe. Yeah, no, he just had his own crap moment. Is that true, Kappa? Come on, give it us straight. You're a half god on Poseidon's side, right? Just what the hell are the Olympian gods? Are they just like the Missei, or are they something entirely different? Because if Zeus really does have the authority to destroy the whole universe, I don't know, okay? I mean, I could say this, my father wasn't a machine. But if this last spell developed alongside an entirely different timeline than the one we know, then it wouldn't surprise me if Zeus turned out to be a machine god, just like that Poseidon was. If these gods are embodiments of the planet's concrete and abstract and possess the same abilities and properties as authority as described in the mythology, and if on top of that they also possess a powerful mechanical bodies, then I suppose maybe these machines were always their true bodies and even in proper human history? And if that's the case, that would mean that this last spell is... Captain? Oh, right. Anyway, if he is omnipotent, it seems to be, then he's the strongest being in Olympus. So it's safe to assume that he has authority powerful of all encompassing enough to merit leading the other 12 Olympians. I don't know exactly what he's like, but in the Age of Gods, I know that he's definitely the top dog. So if at all possible, I really rather not face him head on. Exactly, he's not someone you want to go head to head with. It'll be one thing if... Sorry. One thing if there was a way to stuff out all this the merged class affinity like we did in Scandinavia and India. But when it's an honest to goodness general god we're talking about, that's not gonna work. Boo boo. Huh? What the... What was that? Some kind of turbulence? Is this... Now fall! Insignificant ones! All hands brace for impact. Thunderbolts. No, these are great thunderbolts. These magical energy levels are bonkers.
Every single one of the bolts is ginormous. Wait, are you kidding me? They're all strong as Artemis's cannon?
Oh, calm the hell on. I've heard of power creep, but this is nuts. Mandarin, do what you must to make sure those things don't hit us. We just got this new ship.
Wait. Checking the hull reads now, and I was right. They're all missing us, but how? Looks like our magical energy, our emergency scatter worked, Da Vinci.
Hell yeah, Hell yeah, I did. Well, I'll be. Excellent work, Captain. Technical advisor, you both are more powerful, more useful than Akwika Pisa here. So what was that Jerome Gizmo just now? Anyway, some sort of secret defense system you put together? I wasn't looking.
Yep, pretty much. It's basically the kind of spiritual origin shaft grenade that uses extremely high performance dummy spiritual origins to throw off enemy attacks. I would just finish putting it together before we went down the Great Pit, and then it's a storm barrier's latest defense.
You just now put it together.
It might not be able to finish in time for a showdown with Artemis, but it's decided to even defend against attacks from orbit. And that, just as you saw, it works brilliantly. None of the lightning hit us directly.
Oh. You're the best, Da Vinci.
You know it.
That's alright. Our storm border is amazing. This is just the kind of dream ship I would have imagined Captain Nemo and the Atlas Sister would come up with if they worked together. Not even Zeus's fire boats can touch us. You see that, Zeus? This is what proper human history's Mages Association can do with such a mind to it. Now, all that being said, will you mind if I brought up a different issue? I know we managed to fight a brilliant mid-air barrel at that moment, but technically this ship is still falling, right? Yeah. I knew it.
Of course we're technically falling. I'm doing my damnedest to slow down our fall with the propulsion system and reach controls, but I can't change the fact that this is a boat.
Sorry if I self-butchered you guys.
But of course I'm not gonna work right. It's not gonna work right anywhere. Now it's not on sea, underwater, or voice voice.
Oh yeah, it's true. It's a ship. It's not an airplane. Trakar Sahak, Mesh, get to your seats and don't move a muscle. And keep an eye on the monitors. Look for any body of water that we could use for emergency landing. See, lake, pond, anything.
Roger that.
Those Zeus's airboats won't be much good if we just end up being dashed to pieces on the ground. You need to keep the storm border and myself safe at any cost. True, every aspect of this new border is undoubtedly the cutting-edge proper human history technology. However, would the supreme being of a mythological system so fast that they had a futuristic technology like nanomachines for thousands of years that they really missed their first strike? Then again, what if? Captain Da Vinci, open the engine at full throttle. It's not safe to be up in the air like this. Nearby, by wire not. We need to land while this crypt is still working.
There. Target spotted 4,000 meters below. We could use the trees in the forest to cushion our descent. Set it. And reset to control to 7 o'clock. Points bow downward. Unfurl sail by 80%. Got it. I'll handle the controls. Oh, you Marines, get to your posts now. Aye, ma'am. We'll pass our way out here like a giant. Brilliant. Easy. Keep scaring the spiritual origin chap. As we said, once we're 1,000 meters from the target landing point, pitch the bow up. All hands, brace for impact. This is going to be a bumping landing.
The street force is intense. It feels like my guts about to come clean off. Why are we going so down this fast, Captain? I thought the spiritual origin cap was keeping us safe. An elementary deduction going off. True, the storm bore's new weaponry force. This is a big weapon. However, it took a good look at the gale of thunderbolts and consider this. Well, this is still holding back, and this is just why it considers warning shots. Warning shots? Then you mean he still have yet to actually attack us? Then we're all as good as dead. They might call me Phoenix, but that doesn't mean I can fly out of here. Come on, everyone, hurry! We need to get out of this airspace as soon as possible.
That's exactly what we're trying to do. Damn it, it's no use. I can't dodge every ball. We're going to take a direct hit. Henry, take a helm. Huh? Me? Sit by.
Brace yourselves, everyone! Hey, Mental, how's it going? How is Olympus treating you, and how were the rolls if you have rolled up for the twins in Canis? Okay, here we go. Here's our Metropolis City, the day to bring down gods.
No, don't woo, Jackie.
You quit your job? And you feel, yeah. Hopefully you have a good job lined up and... But yeah, it's like... Hopefully they also realize what they lost at your work too. Okay. But yeah, welcome in Mordrift. How's it going too? How comes Olympus? So are you stopping on humans? Not yet. Yeah, you might have saved the interview date. Oh, nice. Hopefully the interview actually leads you gain a job, but yeah. I'll have more jobs tomorrow. Yeah, that's good. I wish you luck in finding a new job, and hope you can actually recover mentally after your last one.
Shit! How am I supposed to emergency land on a freaking battleship when I never done it before? Why am I the one taking the helm? The hell are you doing, Captain? Yeah, all hands! Make sure you're strapped in tight!
Okay, I think my food is here, guys. Be right back. Yeah, I think everybody is like at the point for a job. Okay, be right back. Don't steal my food.
Hey, we saw. I'm alive, I think. Yes, sir. Are you alright?
What's your food now? You like broccoli, Mordrift? What about you? Okay. Okay. We got broccoli, we got tomatoes. Yeah, and then also chicken too. And pasta and cheese.
I'm alright. I remain on standby in a half sitting posture so I could be ready for the worst case scenario. I guess it worked out.
Oh god. It looks like we're stuck the emergency landing. Next, shut down the magical reactors. One for free, and hurry! If Zeus knows their magical energy, he'll come after us.
Are we done, Captain? Would you mind taking care of the ship's camouflage? Don't worry, I'm on it. In fact, I'm already done.
No, that's not J6. Yeah, and I feel the same resentment. I mean, they're mental. It's like I had like my previous job was like was really unbearable and stuff. At least this new one is good, so that way I can get caught up on things I need to do.
Since I disguised the ships right before we landed. The enemy shouldn't have seen where we wanted up. Hurry up, and with the cooking, and they might not be able to see us, but they could still detect our magical energy. Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, I could definitely probably see it, but yeah, it's like they're two separate people aboard Drift. Alright, now that things have settled down, let's assess our current situation. Although I think J6 has been doing a bit better mentally now. After Zeus attacked the storm border, we have made an emergency landing near Olympus perimeter. Although he's actually been busy. By deploying the optical camouflage around the ship, we are able to evade the visual detection during the landing. Oh god. Actually, here's a Mr. Zane. I don't know if Twitch allows you to have accent. So I'm gonna say your name though. This is a spy movie. That's to shut down the bore's motor power, namely the magical reactors, to surround the entire hull with concealing band of fuel to prevent the enemy from detecting magical energy. This should mean we successfully land the ship in Olympus, with that many none the wiser to our location, at least theoretically. First, great work, everyone. You should all be proud that we made it out of that without having to resort to the dangerous Cyril. After all, in the worst case scenario, the Cyril would have taken without the necessary precautions could have wiped us all out. Really, in the few times we managed to pull off one so far, we are basically miracles. Whew. Anyway, the important thing is, I'm glad that we're all okay. It just goes to show what an excellent machine the Stormborn root truly is. It can evade omnipotent gods far from us and can drive into void space. And if we brought it back to proper human history, it would be the greatest technological revolution of all time. Also, thank you for the person that gave an anonymous share. And hope you're liking the stream so far. That will never happen. The ship could exist in a world where humanity was flourishing like it's supposed to. It's only a completely bleached world that my naturalist noble phantom of Shiron's pseudo-spiritron armor and aka the Hermes skins, the fastest nanomachines and the shoddiest engineer could all come together like this. The only one reason the Starboard exists at all is to defeat the foreign god, and it wouldn't have a purpose beyond that. It really have so much index and railgun, bro. Yeah. Something tells me if you and J6 were to hang out mental, you guys would become like the greatest of friends. Take some man and you wouldn't even notice. Oh, I see. I suppose that's true, isn't it? Yeah, once of course Mental decides to like catalog all his whole collection. And then runs back through it. He has an Arcwave figure. Actually, I can't wait until they add in Arcwave into the game, because I think she's been hinted at to actually be coming this year. Don't know when though. I'm glad to see you understand your Hawk. At any rate, we can't let everything we did in Atlantis be for nothing. And we certainly will be able to look at the Atlantis in the eye if we got ourselves shot before we even landed the ship. The old Arcwave. We need to be ready to use all variable resources. Have you finished replenishing your command spells? Inner dress. Oh yeah, I know that one. The Precious backup command spells were saved up in case if we needed to use them for a huge battle. And we just going to use them up like it's nothing? Oh, replenish, sir. Good. Is it warned that said Vospel has hard nose and expected it at least now? Force for support and mash. Oh, gotcha. I mean, if we're something worse, if I can't use like extra class for certain things, then yeah. Although, I am gonna count like the new Saber that came out as basically an Avenger, because technically there is an Avenger of the two. Not that things have come to this, We have to use every resource at our disposal. Heck, they even have like Avenger skills like put on them, so. After all, we still have a critical mission we need to carry out. Right, and absolutely must cut down the tree of nest here in Olympus. Tell me, technical advisor, how safe do you think we are right now? The twins, why are both? Well, technically, yeah, it's because basically, the brother of the two is actually the Avenger. And that's why, basically, there's like, Avenger, like, passive skills on for the new Saber. Good question. From the scans of the surrounding area, I say we lucked out. We have, 2 Sakis, 2 Mikotos, 1 metal out there, so supposed to get 1 more. Oh, that's actually is a lot. Ooh, PSP index game. And PS4. See more, gotcha. I'm guessing this area is where we're in this now, in the outskirts of Olympus. There's almost no buildings here, no sign of any natives, and I don't see a single soldier or defense weapon anywhere. I guess they're so cocky that they think that no one could get in that they didn't even think to like have a defense up or something, or at least that what it appears to be. But then again, appearances can be deceiving. We can thank Mandaray for his choice of night spot, since he was the one handling controls of notice. I agree. I would have found him the ship myself, but I had my hands full of coordinating the Nemo series. Great job, Mandaray. When we have the chance later, I'll give you a proper lesson how to steer the ship. Huh? Well, hey, what I gotta say, it was pretty impressive if I do say so myself, but still. Sure, I got a little panicked when you first asked me to take over, but I figured things would work out just as I stuck to my usual game plan. Tormus is arena fire. I can't say I really take the credit. The stormboards did all the hard work. I just keep it stable. So, I'm glad to be able to help you out, Captain. You definitely did. I was planning to station a marine in a cockpit, but now I don't have to. So, since I have the one to spare now, I assigned him to the ship queen doing his said. Good, keep the ship clean at all times. That was good to boost morale. Well, administrative advisor, the bad news, I know well enough now that it can't all be good. Great as you are, Director, you have really got the hang of this. Now that we have shut down our magical reactors, restarting them will take some time. Which means, of course, that we have effectively stuck here for the time being. That means no zero sail either. Oh, I see. Right, as long as we remain hidden, the odds of them detecting us should be low. Right, as long as we are unable to start the ship's engine at the moment's notice, we'll be out at sea without a lifeboat if we're spotted again. If we end up taking several of those supercharged magical energy jacks head on, without any of our defensive mechanisms to shield us, well, I don't even want to think about it. And Nemo passed out. Fuck. Huh? Captain, why did you collapse like that? Are you okay? I'm sorry. It looks like the Zeus's great thunderbolts were even more powerful than we thought. The one that hit us didn't damage the ship too bad, but it did damage my spiritual core. Oh no, does that mean those thunderbolts are actually anti-servant attacks? It's a good thing that not only one of them hit us, even if one of them sad struck. We might end up losing our new ship. This is pathetic. I don't even have the strength to stand. Damn Nemo! Damn it, get Nemo Nurse here! On the double! Make sure the captain gets as comfortable as possible. Right! But isn't Nemo Nurse part of, like, Nemo? Does mean you're injured as well, Da Vinci? Looks that way. Although I was just feeling off thanks to all the magical issue used to the cap and the swing spell.
Since I was acting as a Stormbearer's CPU when we got hit, I guess I actually got just as hurt as the captain. I think it's better to rest up for a while too.
Easy there. Good, I caught her in time.
Next for the next call. Is this an emergency?
Oh, sir, thanks for coming, Nima.
It's the captain's fishy. The former collapsed and the layer solely drained. Please hurry. So for fake figures, you have 3 Johns, 1 BB, 1 Tom Momo, 1 Saber Artoria, 1 Lancer. Ooh, yeah, I think you mentioned that before. Although I am interested in your Tammy figure. Woof. Holmes, Mandaray, how comes the fishy and the captain? They're both asleep now. Well, I say asleep, but it's more like we did back in Scandinavia.
They're in recovery pods that use their time. These ships seem fine on the surface, but your spirit cores have both significant damage. It may take them a few days, but don't worry, we'll expect them both to make full recoveries. There's a girl strong, she has over millions of abilities she can rise over dead. Oh, swimsuit time now. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I think I remember you said that. Although I have like the police Tammy. To put it in more pause, this would be no big deal. That's the way, as long as they can recover and it's not permanent.
Yes, it is. It's too bad we can't visit them while they are in the pods. I'm still glad to hear that they're okay.
Right, so, ideally, I prefer to wait for the full recovery before we begin our attack in earnest, but... Indeed, we need to either have the time nor the mental capacity to spare for that. Both the captain and the technical advisor fulfill their duties spectacularly. Yes, they may be useless for the time being, but no matter, the recovery takes priority. Meanwhile, those of us who remain have the obligation to make most of the opportunities they've given us. Namely... yeah, but buy them a nice fruit basket while they wake up. Don't be dumb, man. I've already arranged for one of those. Actually, do we still do people still do fruit baskets nowadays? Alright, new director of Shadi and the commander of the Stormbearer. Border, here are my orders. Master Trikosok, Master Kirivite, and his faithful servant. The one you have. Hopefully is lucky and like a GSSR. There's so much time we don't know about our situation, but even so, I need you to head out. Well, I'm afraid we won't be able to support you as normal with our technical advisor in Cassidy. Myself, Mandaray, and our administrative advisor will do our best to fill your shoes in the meantime. Your sole objective now is to explore the lost belt and recruit our proper human history servants. At least this time, we won't be at complete disadvantage thanks to the vanguard that got here with us. Once you find the heroic spirits that came here from the Atlantis, the tide is sure to turn swiftly in our favor. If we're going to defeat that detestable Christina and cut down the preposterously huge tree of Olympus, and destroy the incredibly dangerous suits, you need to meet up with them first. BB hat with her hat backwards and a Mordred sticker on your PS2. Oh, nice. Wait. Fat PS2 or PS2 Slim? That's what here. Now I can exactly. Well, actually, enjoy my breakfast. This cover for the man that wanted us to go out on the ASAP. Oh, Slim. Same, although I do have a fat one that's like was given to my uncle. The slim one works. The fat one, I can't even open the disc tray. I've got to run the scan or sending. I'm afraid the circumstances are pretty much not in our favor. Unfortunately, we will not be of no. We'll be no more able to bolster our ranks in Summer Circle Day than we were in Atlantis. Every last ley line kilometers as our test observation. They too, man-made, or perhaps I should say God-made, will be used to us. What's a separate BB and summer swimsuit BB? But she's like $200. Yeah, that is a lot. Suffice to say, we will be able to secure the magical energy necessary to summon or maintain new heroic spirits while here in Atlantis. I'm afraid we'll have to be content with using the spiritual origin graph for temporary combat only summons. Woo-hoo! All the more reason you need to find the heroic spirits who came here ahead of us as soon as possible. With the forces we have, we won't be able to keep ourselves safe. You'll alone accomplish the mission. It won't be made of things easier if we could have summoned more combat-ready and heroic spirits from the Leyline, but I guess that's too much help for, just like it was on Atlantis. Well, in the meantime, I don't know much about these help, but here, these are for you two.
Thanks, Mandarin. What are they?
They are disguised as kids, well, kind of a mystical really, that the fishy made a secret based off the Atlantis. Basically, they need magecraft, the sea onlookers, both optically and perceptually, to give you the same effect of wearing the disguise without actually having to put one on. She said they made us use the same disguise principles as Holmes' Nova Phantasm, and you should let you disguise yourselves as Restless, Olympus, and gather the imp. Oh. Oops, wrong one. Silver line here is that your magical energy readings are the same as any other humans. Apparently, even Masterwing has a tiny bit of spirit servant Aurora about her right now. So hey, in that sense, this should make it a lot easier to sneak in than it would be if you were to bring a surface lock.
That's true. Under this circumstances, the risk of hostile servant noticing me or Senpai will be very low. So if all goes well, this should give us a chance that we need to ride first with heroic spirits who got here before us.
You like BB more or Sakura? Well, BB is actually much more upbeat in energy, while Sakura is more soft, like soft, well-toned, like much more kinder, so long as you don't royally piss her off. But that said, you're still being at the major disadvantage at the end of a fight, so don't lean on the skies so it gets too heavy, okay? Then again, you have both old hands with now with bridge ships and last spells, so I'm sure you already know that. Director. What is it? What is it, Administrative Advisor? I have two suggestions I'd like you to hear. The first is that we send the combat and environmental information we gathered to date to the Wonder Sea data in a data pocket. And second, I think the discussion would be the best course of this one. What was that now? Huh? Careful, I'm quite ticklish, you know. What was that? Are you serious? I'm an administrative advisor, but that's true, you can't. Director, you remember the border guards and that Odysseus kept under his command. I'm quite certain that your concerns, while understandable, are nonetheless unwarranted. It's a crap aggressive, but I can't deny that. It also makes a lot of sense. Oh, alright. As the director of Novum Shadia, I can't have any supporters be the only ones putting themselves in danger to restore proper human history. Very well, Administrative Advisor. I accept your proposal. Thank you. I had every confidence you would make the right decision. What were you guys talking about? I'm afraid the time's not yet right. Don't worry, you'll find out soon enough.
Oh, I haven't heard you say that in a long time, Holmes.
This is no longer matter if you ask me, jeez. Alright, once again, Dracosak, Master Curie, and Director of Novum Shadia, here are your orders. You two are to leave the port at once and make your way to the city of Olympus. Once you're inside, find where the other proper human history service are and meet up with them Palisades. After you secure an adequate fight force, you are to cut down the fifth tree of infiniteness. Roger that.
Understood, Pope. We will be go and bring in our Olympus investigation right now. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I also got Inverse, regular. Ooh, you also got Cece and Kathleen. Nice. Definitely like that. Have two or free Oscar figures as well. Also love how basically we're just talking for like over an hour. And we haven't actually gotten into the fight yet. Yes, directly beneath the fifth tree of Ignis. Here's one. The interstellar Manta city of Olympus, great orbital shrine Olympia, Duna, the center of operations. Put wife queen on your figure list, right? Okay, see you in a bit. A revelation is upon us. A revelation is upon us. Now is the time for revelation. Gather round, oh, noble gods of Olympus. He ruled the heavens since the dawn of time, and mercy triumphed in the lesson for Machina. Today, he rules over the clear blue skies. By night, he conquers what lies beyond them. He is the wielder of the greatest thunderbolts, capable of shattering the stars, galaxies, and the very universe. Authorities, no less than Uranus or Cronus, themselves could bow to his will. He is the great Emerge, the one who wields the Cronus crown for all eternity. Now behold, the words of the mighty Zeus. I trust all are here. Indeed they are, my lord. All the gods. And the twins. And Keurig. And Dolmen. Rejoice, my fellow gods. Rejoice from the foreign lands. All is proceeding according to my will. The seeds I planted have grown brilliantly, distributed neither here by chill rain nor merciless rays of the sun. A tree of happiness makes you know. Atlas, the world tree, is about to bloom. Glory to the almighty Zeus. Congratulations, Father. That's wonderful, Father. Congratulations. We must restore mythology to its rightful place. This lost spell's divine power must not remain regulated to Olympus. It must spread across the world. Across every bit of bleached light land. If humans are unable to save it, then the task falls to the gods instead. I shall use the power I wield to save the place of those gods who left during proper human history. For it is still far too soon to lose the intelligent human species that have taken loot on this planet. Miku from Date Alive 1. Alright, anyway. Hopefully they'll make one soon. This is indeed unfolding absolutely wonderfully. Even in my wildest dreams, I never imagined Atlas, the world's tree, would grow so large so quickly. Even it puts the Indian Lost Spells tree exposed to growth to shame. This would undoubtedly be the land where our god, the foreign god, descends upon the world. Oh yes, of that I'm absolutely certain. Nothing could make we three alter egos who come here on behalf of the foreign god happier. It is unfortunate that one of us cannot be present at this time, but no matter. You have my pledge that I will do everything in my power to help you grow the world tree to maturity, to assure the forest god's ascent proceeds undeterred. These people are mad. Yeah, pretty much. The guys I absolutely hate.
God, excuse me, forgot this and forgot that with you. And you are ears of working properly? Did you not hear the Almighty Zeus had to say? He's the one who's going to save the world, and there's no place for your God here. Now, remember your place and hold your tongue, foreigner. At least you say something you regret.
Last I checked, he's alter ego, not foreigner now. You're seriously. Careful there, mental.
No, Aphrodite. There's no need to let your anger maul
your beautiful face.
Besides, you do well not to underestimate these gods from foreign lands, especially that monk there. Rumor is that single-handedly drove the ancient land of India into a hell's cycle of reincarnation. So I'd be careful if I were you.
Yeah, especially since he's actually a good multiplayer.
At least he ended up turning all the Olympus into Tardis.
Tardis? Ridiculous.
If you wish to joke, Demeter, save it for the audience who might actually appreciate your blend of humor. As for you, if you have some nerve speaking of a foreigner god in our presence, how dare you speak of a god from an alien planet knowing full well that we descendants of the chaos migrated from here across the galaxy? Who do you think you are? You know nothing of Zeus's power. You know nothing of what transpired 14,000 years ago, the moment our lost spell began. You have no idea Zeus's fire buster utterly destroyed the foreign invader who came to kill all life on this planet.
Who do you think I am, you ask? I am me, of course, no more, no less. I definitely can see the appeal Fragmus Aspertone. Guy's a true troll master. You hit the little.
Wait, Aphrodite. A moment, please, O goddess of beauty.
I'm gonna call her that, but okay.
If I may, allow me to remind you that we are all equally invested in seeing the world streets immaturity. Lord Christina is disciple says that our long-term goals may be different, but for now, cooperating is our mutual best interests. Christina Woldtime.
Oh, what is it? This?
My mind, this is truly happening. You the goddess of beauty herself, the arbiter of value for all humanity. Delighting to take advice from a mere human. I would have never thought I would see the day.
That's enough, Lembo. A joke is only funny when the audience is receptive. So I suggest you being more judicious about playing the jester, well, in the company of gods, especially given that the same tendency can lead to your own failure in India.
You don't miss words, do you?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood, but you're right. I did misjudge my audience. It seems my failure in India has affected me more than I realized. Forgive me, oh great gods of Greece. Aphrodite, goddess of beauty, Demeter, goddess of land. All-powerful Zeus, Princess, Queen Europa, I hope you will accept this humble apology. Limbo?
Oh my!
I do beg your pardon.
Not at all. I'm the one who owes you an apology. I hope you will forgive my momentary surprise, oh gods of foreign lands.
Limbo?
Don't be absurd, my illustrious Queen Europa. I am the one who has wronged you. That's it all.
Silence! All of you! I understand your anger. I understand your patience, but stay your tongues. There are some facts we must accept, no matter how humiliating they may be. Namely, the fact that without the tree of happiness, none of us could exist. Oh, glorious Olympus prosperity, we, the 12th Olympus of Charles' reign, all depend on the tree of happiness. This we must come to terms with if we are overcome the tree's hold of us. Overcome the tree's hold? Does that mean you plan to cut down the tree of happiness? As long as you grow the tree to full maturity, we have no objections as to what you do with it afterwards. But still, the very idea of becoming the tree's hold is just... You're really gonna skip all this? Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a bit long. Are you truly capable of such things on my seas? Indeed, this is a test beyond even my all-encompassing power. Which is why I formed an alliance with a sworn friend, Christina Woldheim the Cyper.
Zeus, need I remind you that he is only a human? Zeus, you would still call that human your sworn friend?
Silence! Christina Woldheim as a Cyper is no ordinary human. Yeah, he is right. That's why he's trusted. One could, well, liken mammalian humans from proper human history to a little more than sentient reeds. Indeed, Christina Woldheim is sentient. But no mere reed can ever be that strong. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like an anime. So, this is the Mechia corridor of the Great Orbital Shrine of Olympia, Dharma, huh? It's way too damn long if you ask me. How's the guy supposed to cross this thing and get to where he's going in time? Did they just make it to scale with the gods of Olympus or something? At this rate, I'm gonna die of old age before I get anywhere. Still, a different note, I can't believe he's just letting me walk around like this unsupervised. Woldheim, I swear, I can't even tell what that guy's thinking. Now I feel like an idiot for keeping my guard up, constantly figuring it was just a matter of time before he said someone's to fish me off. I always thought a Cyper without a lost bow would be worthless, but that he would have anywhere left to go, no reason to be kept alive. I'm sure it was just going to take my Sirius Light and be done with it. What's wrong? I remember Director Millsbury said, the Sirius Light is the power to overturn the fairy world. The possessing of it makes you a Cyper. We studied every abnormality we could possibly occur during the 7 ages, and we trained every scenario we might encounter that is similar. The teammate was supposed to save the world, and our Sirius Lights were supposed to be our trump card. But it's strange when you think about it. We were never actually told exactly what the Sirius Lights is. Sure, they told us they were even more powerful than command spells, that they produce more magical energy than the user could generate our own, but the only one of us who actually knows when and where to use them is Woldheim. After all, he was the one who is trusted over their timing, so he could be the only one who knows the Sirius Lights are really meant to be used. So then why hasn't he taken mine? Ever since we came back to life, all I was saying how the Cypers were all equal in the foreign guy's eyes, but it never occurred to me that he might actually meant it. Does that mean he seriously believes that? Damn it, what am I saying? There's no way he could, he's a noble. It's got to have an angle I'm not seeing. There has to be something that only he knows, something that the Sirius Lights of foreign gods. The tree of upness, why the lost spells in 6 of the present day. Alright, well done. I'll find out what it is you're up to. Whatever it is you and Zeus are planning, I'm gonna bring it to light. And if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna need the distraction that really stands out. You know, I was thinking, I still haven't been punished for my failure with the Indian lost spell, right? So go ahead and punish me however you see fit, Woldheim. Whatever it is, I can take it. I hope I am not giving you cause to mistake me, Pepe. We Cypress are colleagues, nothing more. I have no more authority to punish you than any of the others do. For the time being, Scandinavia, Peppercino, let's be glad you're alright. You sure are taking this in stride. Not that I expect anything less, of course. But I still wouldn't feel right to getting off scot-free. Why don't you at least take my serious light? Sure, it probably would save more face with the foreign god if I offered up to him instead. But I couldn't care less about getting in either the foreign gods or the ego's good graces. So here, hon, you can have my spirit's light, make good use of it. Thank you, Pepe, but there's no need for that. You can keep yours. The serious light has not been my responsibility since Team A would cease to be relevant. So no, should hang on to yours. Whatever you do to it is up to you. I see. So Ophelia didn't happen to die after using hers. She died because she used her serious light. I would be right in assuming that what military had in mind when he put Team A together. Not all at liberty to answer that, huh? No, I get it. I'm just starting to see a little more of what your relationship was really like. Disperse me if you wish. You're possibly right to do so. Desperate, are you? Now you just insulted me, Woldheim. I think, in fact, you refusing to say anything just goes to show how much integrity you have. It's up to this point that I still wasn't sure what was connected to what, but I think I finally started to see how things are finally piecing together. It never really stuck before, but I guess we really are enemies of humanity after all. I have to say, Pepe, your sheer mental fortitude never fails to surprise me. I'm amazed that you can still smile like that under these circumstances. Hey, that's the one thing it's got going for me. Although, in my case, the more despair than self-possession. But hey, important things are that I'm alive right now, and what it is I need to do next, right? I never get anywhere if I spent all my time fretting about the past I can't change. So I'm just going to tell you this, and that I hope I might lead into an even more fun future. You know, the disciples are always telling us these foreign gods want the lost spells to force, and that the strongest ones will become the foundation of humanity. Well, I'm positive they're lying. They're not planning on any of the lost spells surviving. Well, we've been hoping that one of the lost spells will become the next proper human history. They're going to our plans entirely. And why do you think that? I heard it straight from the alter ego's mouth back when he evaluated the prospect of his seemingly assured victory. I swear, I never would have guessed his fondness for hearing himself talk about would actually work out in our favor. I see. So you got Limbo to talk. Then I wouldn't be responsible for what you were. It will violate my contract with the foreign god. That being said, my rage, I can't say anything more in response to what you just told me. All I can say, I'll tell you is I'm prepared to establish those lost spells as a new proper human history, and that I have done everything I can to see this vision made reality. I will use everything at my disposal to ensure that this Lactic Awe spell becomes this planet's future. In the meantime, I want you to carry out your duties as a member of Team A in whatever way you feel is best. Hey, you don't have to tell me. I was already planning to do whatever I wanted. Besides, I was never really into the whole King of the Earth competition thing anyway. But let me know if you ever need help, if anything, alright? I'm not that much of an ingrate, you know. God, I love voicing Peppercino. Not that much of an ingrate, huh? Of course I know that, Pepe. You've been a help to me more than often you realize. You always describe yourself as cold-blooded killer, but in fact you were always the most humane, always honored to your obligations more than any of us. Oh, unless I'm very much mistaken, There's a great deal of venom in your expression. Are you unhappy with what we just discussed? Peppercino can come to conclusions based on what the alter ego said. There's no need to eliminate him. Nor did he tell the Arcypers of the foreign god's secrets. As so far as I can tell, there has been no breaches of the contract here. Am I wrong? Everything is proceeding according to plan. The tree of fitness is now fully growing. Gaio is ready to bring your true form down to this world. Zeus doubt means to use the energy to his own ideals. For my part, we have no intention of getting this way, but I promise him I won't do that after all. We agreed that although the position is very different, Zeus and I would work together to ensure that the Atlantic law spell is fully completed. And I would not be going back on my word. Not after he trusts me to let me see him in this moment of weakness. I'm well aware if Zeus' plan comes to fruition, the tree of infinite's magical energy will be depleted, and the foreign god's descent will be delayed. Should that happen, I will consider a breach of the contract, and my life will be forfeit. But that's not going to happen. As much as it pains me to say this, as a friend, Zeus' ideas will never work, even if his plan is flawless. Once they fail, that's where I come into play. Don't worry, I'll see to my job is done perfectly. I value my life as much as anyone, after all. It would be equally trivial for me to complete this lost spell and see Zeus' idea realized, or to conclude that this lost spell, yet alone the Lord God's descent upon this world. The only known factor that could possibly pose the obstacle to either of those outbreaks comes with Shadia and whatever course of action Draconis chooses to pursue. I only hope this spirit isn't yet broken. I'm counting on him to make his way here and once more throw himself in the battle against me, so I can conclusively demonstrate to him that his efforts are worth for naught. Alright, finally got that out. Okay, gonna be right back, guys. Once I get back, we'll start section 2. Okay, guys, I'm back. Whew. Okay. Now, like I said, we're going to keep this. Okay, okay, now we're starting. Okay. Section 2. Oh. Olympus's reception. First half.
It's been 2 hours since we left the storm border. Our comms aren't working well, so we can't get in touch with anyone. I doubt that the biofield or disguises are generating our interfering with a single cell. It must be the magical energy in the atmosphere. Guess this means we need to head back to the board to tell everyone what we found out.
First step, gathering information.
Right. I just hope I can meet up with the servants who got here before us quickly. There's no hospital entities nearby. I don't see any residents of Olympus either. But I'm going off the topographical information I was able to win right before we landed. We should arrive at the city's western perimeter. We'll have to be careful as we make our way there, Senpai. Woo! It's nice to see you're getting good serious, Fu. I do think we need to... Don't think I've seen you this happy since Scandinavia. It's a magical energy in the atmosphere. Let me double check the readings. The atmosphere's magical energy is still on par with the Asian gods. We're in the seventh singularity. I'm not seeing any abnormalities in your files either, Master. Everything looks to be within the normal parameters.
All thanks to this mystic code.
They really are a jewel of a Chinese engineering, aren't they? Still, if you don't feel like anything isn't right, please let me know right away. It's why I can always carry the stash of emergency talismans. While we are here, why don't we check on to make sure our disguises are working properly too? Activating disguise, mystic codes now. Everything looks fine. Foo, Foo. Huh? What is it, Foo?
I think he's saying they're working perfectly.
I see. Thank you, Foo. Foo. Thank you. You ready?
Mash? Okay, what's wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just I'm thinking about the disguises. We still don't know what the Olympians look like, so I hope they're enough to let us put in. Woo, woo. According to the instruction manual, these disguises reference current Atlantean fashion to simulate the kinds of clothes that the Atlanteans presumably wore before they were abandoned. The Fetchy must have figured that an advanced civilization like Olympus would possibly have the same today as it was several thousand years ago. So I suppose whether these disguises are effective or not will depend how accurate this simulation is.
Yeah, Da Vinci knows what she's doing.
That's true. The Vicious has never let us down yet. Alright, Senpai, let's keep going. Olympus Western Perimeter should be just up ahead. Time to start our close encounter with the third kind of the local populace of Olympus in this fifth lost spell. Phew, huh.
Hopefully things don't go to shit. And you should both be nuking our own cities.
Okay, we made it to the city. The city looks different than anything we've seen in any other lost spell.
Gotta say, yeah, it's like high-raised skyscrapers and definitely probably good apartments too.
I like that. Compared to, say, the Chinese spell, which developed along its own unique path, this one seems much more in line with what we would think as a developed nation in the proper human history.
True, also a bit more advanced. Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
It does, doesn't it? I got a glimpse of it from above while we were making our way down here. But I still can't believe that they're advanced this far. Whew. Whew. Hmm? Huh? I'm sorry, I don't realize I was spacing out. Anyway, the local residents don't seem to be paying so much attention, so it looks like disguises are working. I thought There's even more concealed magical energy in the atmosphere here than there was in Atlantis, as much as there was in the ancient gods. Although, good day, oh glorious Zeus, bless his name, bless his name, bless his name, be his name. Glory to Lord Zeus for presiding over the son of in Apollo's stead. Do you sleep well at night? Of course, thanks to be Lord Zeus for presiding over sleeps and Hypno's dead. I'm glad to see you're all doing well. Praise be to Lady Demeter for keeping you safe. Oh yes, you said that Amborsa was a delicious again, just so you know, to help me even more beautiful. It'll help me be even more beautiful. It's true. You are beautiful yesterday, you're beautiful today, tomorrow. I can feel Lady's Aphrodite's protection surrounding me. I never have to stop by one of the... I'll have to stop by one of the branch lines to pray to her. Looks like the philosophers are debating something on the sidewalk. We're so fortunate to have them. Hey, wait up, Janice. We're going too fast. Racing too fast. Wait for me. Hey, I want to come to the Sacred Library in East District B. The Dean's Terminal is closing in the university for the day to give a lecture there. Suffer very lively. Certainly seems like the local Olympians are all accustomed to this atmosphere. I suppose this means that the humanity from the ancient gods. Still, all that being said, I'm amazed to see how much foot traffic there is here. Between the buildings and the roads, it really does seem like a lost modern city from proper human history.
That's what I heard, Jake. Also welcome in.
And what's more, everyone here seems so happy. Yes. Boo, boo, boo. Don't worry, Foo. It won't be a problem. We know we're still on a mission. We don't forget where we're actually from or why we're here. Besides, we have an obligation to pay those close attention to how the people of this last lives. Master, you didn't notice any familiar words in these conversations we've overheard.
Apollo and the meter?
Yes, exactly. Demeter, the goddess of land, and Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty. I overheard a few others as well. Not sure if they were talking about the gods of mythology or people named after them. They could also be talking about the divine spirits. Heroic spirit, mechanical gods like Atlantis, or maybe the other actual non-divine spiritual gods here like Zeus.
Most gods might be, but
I hope you're right. Now that Zeus himself has attacked us, it's only natural that most of the other gods will follow in his lead.
well, he is the king of the gods.
But there should still be the other gods like Apollo who be exceptions to this rule. You at least know if you sense anything dangerous, right, Pooh? Pooh! Alright, Senpai, let's start gathering information. We should be able to learn what they need by making the close contact with the local Olympians and by talking to them. Hello, Master. May the mighty Zeus protection be with you. Oh, hey there! May Zeus and Hera's protection be with you too. Say.
Who Europa is supposed to be? Basically, Europa is the reason why Europe is called Europe, and basically she was a lover of Zeus.
Say, I
think she was also supposed to be like, basically a princess from a faraway land before becoming a lover of Zeus.
Say, I don't even think I've seen you around here before. Right, I suppose you haven't. I only just came here from, Countryside. Basically, I came from the edge of town, so I'm still not used to being around so many people.
Really? Pretty sure that's what... Jake! This is Zeus! Of course he is!
Really? I'm pretty sure that this is what it's like everywhere in Olympus.
But then again, at least he's better than Poseidon.
Then again, I've always been to Shrine Town a few times. It's not like I've seen everything in the city has to offer.
Okay. As Bordred just put it, up here, yeah, what god isn't? You don't know anything about gods. Let me say this in a general sense. All the Greek gods are fucking assholes except for Hades. Hades is very chill. He only gets like, goes crazy if you do something to really piss him off.
Hey, there were some less urban areas 10,000 years ago, so I guess it makes sense that there are still some districts like that now.
What was to say? What about Hades? I mean, Scarface is basically the only thing they can do to keep people built. Yeah. Although again, actually Hephaestus is not really bad too. So actually, let's add Hephaestus too, especially since he's I definitely love where basically he exposed both like Aphrodite and then also Ares. So what brings you here? You just moved in or something?
No, nothing like that. I'm just passing through on a trip. Anyway, I don't know much about this area. I was hoping you might be spending in.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, Rip. Oh, he's not dead! He's just taking a nap.
Oh, is he with you? I'm guessing you're married or something. You definitely don't look like siblings.
We're, just a minute, Nash. You're in love with Riska.
Oh, hello, kitty. You a squirrel? Some kind of a chimera pup? No, I'm guessing not.
The only Shadia staple who isn't limited.
Anyway, I'm gonna pry. It's great that you're traveling. I would be glad to tell you what you want to know.
Oh, but yeah, he's still okay, Jake. Well, kinda.
This is the west side of the Aristotle Mountains, the city of Olympus' 10th residential area. Here, take a look.
This is eventually so okay. You're still a bit salty about that, aren't you? Doesn't the holy vassal ring Cornus crown look beautiful from this angle?
Cornus crown.
See, the great shrine inside up there, you never get such a great view of it over in the East District. The great orbital shrines of Olympia Dorma, the heavenly castle of our holy gods, glory to be Zeus. And way up there above the city crystal mountains is that provides us with unlimited magical energy. That's Atlas, the world tree. It used to be called the Tree of Ephneus, but the almighty Zeus gave it a new name. It's a miraculous tree made up of Zeus's glorious light and was gifted from some gods of a foreign land. You can see the real crystal clear. See it real clearly here, right? When it blooms, we're going to hold a huge festival right in this district.
A festival?
Well, sure. After all, that's the tree. That's what keeping us alive after we were cut off from proper human history. So they all know. Everybody fucking knows that. Huh, I see. It's not every day we get travelers here around here.
The last ones I met were a young couple a lot like you. About 200 years ago. Yes, said it. You should be proud. There's nothing wrong with it. After all, taking the path less traveled, I have absolute faith that the gods will support us humans in all our vast diversity. Still, that being said, I don't have much I can teach you. Surely you have learned about the crown and the royal tree, right? No matter how you go, Olympus's endless bounty surrounds you. I've always been that way, especially in one of a few thousand years, or as it always will be. Wait, this is a citizen just changed sprite? Because I'm pretty sure the guy that we were talking to just looked different. So here's nowhere in all of Olympus you can go where are possibly spoiled by riches. Just look at these glittering production towers that our person Lady Demeter bestows upon us every day. Things like the hunger, illness, and injury, and the pain are all rugs of dissipation. Huh? What's that? Yes, that's right. 200 years ago was practically just another day. Oh no, we're just changed to another person. My job? Huh, you travelers are sorry. Jobs are those things that people used to have to do to earn money, right? I'm amazed you still remember such an ancient concept. Are you a history buff or something? Oh, they're so advanced that they don't even need a capitalist system anymore. Well, I just think that is wonderful. There's just something romantic about archaeology. It's just a shame that the gods don't like to talk about things that happened more than 10,000 years or so ago, and that they are more than records of the past. At least try to, yeah. Although I have to bond up both the new Saber and also Canis. So it's not going to be completely pure yet, so. Although I am going to treat the new Saber as an extra class servant. You must run into the same problems at every university and research organization. Me? Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't go to university. I am an artist. There's nothing more that brings gods more joy than evolution of art culture. Take this shit considering into Indiana Jones. I don't know what would we do without the gods. Watch over us, protect us, love us. Oh, glory to be Zeus. Maybe, but you also have to remember, Jake, she could also be into Nathan Drake, Chloe Pfizer, Laura Croft. Glory to be Zeus. She has some options there, so. Oh yes, in my case, I study under Educational Terminal number 3 at the nearby University Academy. We don't talk about those jokes. What do you mean we don't talk? No, me and 500,000 years or students. Or, I mean, heck, those are three are like kind of archaeologists, I guess, in a sense. Although I think Laura Cross is more archaeologist of the three. It's like, well, Nathan is more of a history buff though than Chloe, so. Yeah, I've heard that it used to be a thing. You can read all about it in the government records, libraries, and university archives. Oh wait, you're in your district, one of the ones that don't have a big government offices or libraries? I'm amazed there's still places in Olympus bereft of the god's glory. Anyway, sure, I can tell you what I know. A long time ago, there were 4 great wars called the Mika. First war was between Zeus's gods and Kronos' tyrants. Second was between Zeus's gods and the White Death. The third was between Zeus's gods and the Gigamites. And the fourth was the exile that took place a few thousand years ago. Yes, that was part of the fourth. Which, a tragic civil war fought between the gods themselves. Followers of the gods who lost, the poor people who did not accept the gods' protections, left Olympus and descended to Atlantis. Although another theory is that they left in search of their far-off homeland. Either way, it was all in the past now. Humans have never waged war
with one another, and they never will. Okay.
Yeah, it's great here. Every day is so much fun. I played all day yesterday, and I'm gonna play all day too. Hey, what kind of animal is that? A baby chimera? A lion? Huh? What do you say? Is there anything we're scared of? Or anything that hurts us? Oh, no. I can't think of anything like that. Heck, I can't even remember the last time I heard lords like pain or scary. Are you two in pain? Are you scared of something?
You want to know more about the gods? You can't be serious, right? There is a trick. Is this a trick question or something? You're from the countryside? Do you know about Lord Zeus? I see. I had no idea there was still areas within Olympus that bereft of the gods' glorious protection. Do tell where you are from later, okay? Let them know during my regular prayer at the branch side. I'm sure Lady Europa will take care of it once we bring this to her attention. Do you know who Lady Europa is, right? Queen Europa is Lord Zeus' wife. She's a demigod who is assimilated with Lady Hera, so she's sure to hear your both. God damn, Zeus. I guess he just wanted to have both a best world all wrapped into one then, okay. Really, don't tell me you didn't even know that. Yeah, screw Chaser. Still better than Poseidon though, but still still Zeus is an asshole. What's about the brass rise? Do you know the places we go to so the gods will never hear our voices? Do you mean you don't even know about them? How the gods can hear us better than anywhere else? You poor girl, that is the saddest thing I ever heard in my life. Let's just say Poseidon is just a flat-out rapist. That's all you need to know. I mean, why do you think Canis is how she is? But don't worry, the gods watch over us all equally. Glory to the great gods of Olympus. Glory to the ones who stood up atop of the great shrine and the possession of the Corona's crown. I think what? Why do you think Canis is the way she is? It's because, yeah, unfortunately, she's one of Poseidon's victims. Tragically. Got so bad that she had to basically wish that she was a man so that way nothing would happen like that to her ever again. Lady Demir, Lady Aphrodite, Lord Sciosci, and Queen Europa. And no, she isn't. She's just, right now, yeah, she's just a tragic figure that's going through, like, motions, just... Almighty Zeus, glory to our guests and the gods of the foreign lands. I am Lord Zeus' sworn friend, Lord Christina Boldan. Christina? I guess that means everyone in Olympus knows who Christina is then. Oh. Do watch your tongue. You can't refer to Lord Zeus' friend without a title. Oh, I'm sorry. That just slipped out. I don't mind so much myself, but you can end up on probation when the gods are to catch you to hear you. Probation? Oh my, that's just even worse than I thought. I can't imagine how underdeveloped place to grow up must be. Yeah, I mean, one of the myths is like basically Poseidon raped Medusa in Aphrodite's temple. Because Medusa was a very devout follower of Aphrodite. Not Aphrodite. Oh, Athena. Sorry, my bad. It was Athena's temple, and then some verses like Athena fucking gets pissed and turns Medusa into a monster. Other verses like Athena turned Medusa into a monster to try to prevent that from happening again. But Athena really did not think things through. I mean, Athena is not as smart as people make her out to be, so... You should really file a proper complaint with the local government office about this.
Just to be very clear, no god would ever do anything so barbaric as that. Lord Zeus has decreed that not a single drop of blood should ever be spilled on Olympus. Oh my, I can't believe there's still even one place in the city that uses language like that. This is just beyond belief. I'm sorry, it's just reading history books recently. I guess I kind of forgot history mixed up with reality. Really, I have to be careful about that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Attention, my beloved Olympians! This is Queen Europa. I am speaking to you from above the great orbital shrine of Olympia. A revelation is upon us. A revelation is upon us. Oh my! Who? Who? Hi. Go on, stand up straight and pay attention. We haven't had an unscheduled public broadcast from the Great Shrine in hundreds of years. No, you're not the first person who mentioned something like that happened a few hundred years ago, do you? Yes, of course I remember. Now, hush up, Ray. This is a fine revelation.
Yeah, it's like, dude, the first chapter took me about basically an hour and 15 minutes to read through.
Intruders from the outside world have infiltrated our interstellar mountain city of Olympus. Be careful, my beloved citizens, for these intruders are extremely dangerous. Lord Zeus has sent them here among you. There are 2 of them.
Oh, fuck.
These monstrous villains are from Shadia, from proper human history. They are destroyers of worlds who have obliterated 4 our lost spells. Their arrogant malefactors believe themselves this world's true inhabitants, and look down on their noses of our Olympus. We cannot peacefully coexist with such beings, so just as once you are permitted to use violence against them. And we will recognize one of those loathsome Shadia demons by the red marks on their right hand. Should you find them, it is Zeus's command that you kill him. Red marks on their right hand. Shadia. No way! Are you 2 them? The one for proper humans? Goodbye.
Fuck! Run it!
Guess it absorbs your AP, but it hurts when you're doing it.
True, but then again, I had like full AP before this, right? Yeah, time to get the fuck out.
Hey, get back here! Lord Zeus wants... Eek! This way, Foo! Foo! Why are those 2 running off like that? Wait, are those 2 the Shadia demons? Hey, the Shadia demons! It's Shadia demons! Get inside, lock the doors, hurry up, don't let them kill you! I can't believe the demons of proper human history are here in our city. Somebody get to the bread shipper, hurry, we're not gonna make it. Help somebody! Kill the demons!
I'm the demon lord, but come on, guys. I'm not that bad.
True. Hold it! This is as far as you go. We, the citizens of Olympus, heard everything the revelation told us. Please don't let us through. You people from Shadia have been killing everyone in the Lost Bus, right? And now it's our turn. I have to say that's hard to believe. I would expect you to look more evil or something. I never would guess you would actually look like a couple of sweet kids. We are just trying to get us to lower our guard. I haven't done any combat training in a long time. I never wish the Lord Ares were still with us more than I do right now. We may have done away with concepts like job, labor, and professions a long time ago.
What the fuck?
But we still have our soldiers. I may only be a reserve guard, but that's enough to let me don the armor of the gods.
Okay, that's a badass armor. Like to see an altar mash? Well, I do have actually some Dijotions. Magic energy transformation. I can't believe the normal humans capable output this much magic energy. It's almost like a service master. You distract him long enough to get away. Right, I know. For this battle, I'll consider this soldier as a single servant. Class hostile. Instantly honor tracks combat mode. Setting output to maximum levels. A black shield, huh? So that's Sadia's weapon of choice. Very well then, let's see if your shield can withstand my divine steel. You heartless, merciless demons! Masquerade, prepare to engage in combat with hostile entity. Hurrah! Man. I think we actually just got to start a battle, like, to the load screen like this. Still a bit dynamic. Over HP each turn. Okay, switch. And lock. Seeing all these what views actually reminds me. I need to actually test PCS X2 yet. Yeah, you don't have to be. Well, you could actually change up the line though, but. Yeah, we're actually doing very good. Yeah, that's true. For the sport ones, I'm gonna give for like exceptions to that too. Yeah, sorry, but you're dealing with a roar here. And we got a bar break. Oh wait, I could probably should just use Smash here. But then again, I really use Smash though. True. It is pretty garbage. Imagine using Bison Ruler. Bow to the great god. Well, it's a good thing I have twins too, so. And they're sabers, so. That which acts like a. Okay, there goes Smash. Oh yeah, I have Shelter too. There we go. Yeah, who knew? She's in Iron Trucks. If it was a Camelot match, she would be upset. Yeah. Hopefully they'll actually give us like a match that's actually a suit upgrade that's actually good. Also, now I think of it, what Mash said about the bitches haven't disappointed us yet. Yeah. Well, she kind of messed up with the Mash here. Yeah, she does. Okay, so we were supposed to do it. Also, I love how basically they're... Urshi's like the 5-star, but yet they're actually have much more bond up. We're like leveling from 0 to 1 than Kino's. He's really strong. And you said he's the only reserve guard who hasn't trained in a long time? He's not even giving us a single chance to escape. Damn, for a guy that has to train for shit, he's actually very good. And there's still this sheer magical energy wire. They're a part of the servant. No, if anything, they're even higher. Yes, sir. Also extremely powerful. He's easily several times more stronger than lots of sport cards. His overall combat abilities are the same as their heroic spirits, maybe even higher. Find some way to pass him. Step back! Step back, Miss Kyriite. Reinforcements? I was afraid of this, based on what we know of the Lattice Spore Guards. I suspect that the people of Olympus may, individually, possess such magical energy such as a heroic spirit. I swear, why is it that the predictions you most want to be wrong turn out to be spot on? Woo woo! Holmes, what are you doing here? Remember how the director was shouting right before you two left? That was because I just suggested to him that I accompany you. Have you been following us the spirit this whole time? Indeed, I have. And I have hoped that once my suspicions proved groundless, I could return to the border and continue protecting the Vinci captain and the director. But now that my suspicions, now my suspicions have been proved correct, it seems that we no longer have an option. Persist you. Let's take him down to Gare, Holmes. Please follow my lead. Understood. Ah! He blocked it. Now he's going to a tower attack? I still should be able to defend, especially now that Holmes has backed me up.
I'm surprised at you. Never thought your attacks would be so soft. Maybe deep down, you aren't really cut out for fighting. But you're still from proper human history and shoddy to boot. So I will start by cutting you off your arms. Holmes? Revisu can be employed as a defensive as well as a defensive system. At least as to the damn sight better than what happened in Scandinavia. Yeah, it's actually much better safe than what happened in Scandinavia. Let's carry you right. Run for it. And don't look back. I'll find some way to hold him off. So you care for your allies. So then how? How can you bring yourself to destroy the Lost Belts? I can answer if you wish, but there wouldn't be any point in doing so. Would you put away your sword if I did? No, I wouldn't. I've wasted enough time talking. I'm a soldier. All I need to do is tear that spiritual origin out of your where's this shred. Prepare to die. Insignificant heroic spirit without so much as a drop of divine blood. Damn, he didn't lose his arm again. Holmes! We will win this. Moving forward is the only option we have left. On the long time, by respond during like this, none of us can afford to look back. Master Kyriak, drew your kind sock. Keep running and don't look back. Are you done prattling now? Then die. I wonder what happened to piss off here. Huh? Damn, you guys wasted no time to kick those things to high gear. Couldn't you have been a little more elegant about it? That voice. This is the most properest of all the Lost Belts. A state ruled by real genuine gods, right? So don't you think you should be a little more dignified than how about you go about bearing your fangs? Who are you? You wish to know who I am? I'm a soldier from the realm. Am I a soldier from the realm? I'm the wanderer who crosses between worlds. I let the wind take me wherever I wish. And now, in my death, I have become a servant. AKA, the Planeswalker of the Fate series. If you want to know know more about who I am, then I'll gladly tell you. I am a saber who's sworn loyalty to that master here. I am the sword fighter who's going to cut you down in 2 drawn blades, 2 hidden blades, and 1 secret blade. With my Nichin Ichiru, I have achieved mastery of the void. My true name is Shinmen Musashi no Kami Fujiwa no Harper no. Call me Minamoto Musashi! That was just so cool even for me. Insert Rio's excitement. Please select MASH as a starting member. Okay. I love how basically that doesn't count, so. It made a cameo in Lost Belt 5.
So, デュエルスタートです。残酷に邪神的にです。よしよし、いい子だ。サードアイ階段。標本にしてあげるわ。私の触手は残忍ですよ。惨めですね。よしよし、いい子だ。
Okay, there we go.
ニャルシタ見せよう。ニャルガシャン。我が広間を笑わせないでくれます？
Yeah, it's Minato
残酷に落としてあげる
Summer Musashi.
欲望の後肥大したエゴの末路
Oh yeah, I love how basically she was saying she was a student of Minato Musashi. I don't know if they did that just to avoid spoilers or something, or people that didn't complete
輝きは空に
Samosa.
陸に海にいや輝きは人にこそ
Yeah, just as Mordred does it.
こっちこっちさてカードはどういうか惨めですね下がはい笑わす惨めですね光をビリゲーズタツタになりなさい
Damn it, did it pop. It was just Sippy Diki on Musashi. Okay, yeah, that's... Although then again, that would probably fit something that Musashi does. It's... She is kind of a bit silly.
はい惨めです従いますけどビリゲーズタツタになりなさい
There we go. Pop. Jesus, enough defense here, dude? So wait, that's Mate. That fool who died of hunger, the woman before you now is just a normal girl who loves the clear blue sky. Oh god. Very concession sense. Oh god.
はい前に出ま
Might as well use this.
リロー
Even though probably something I don't really want to use, but okay.
ドはい示弾はい照準捉えましたブーストストラップアニャ突撃します
Well, at least we made some attempt. Although I actually realized something. It's like I wonder how they're gonna handle MASH with in terms of like Sherman coins, because I don't know. Oh shit! Yes, piercing. Well, hopefully that made you happy, Jake. What's up, Jake? This will blow my mind? Okay, I'm kinda curious. Oh, what exactly will blow my mind? Rare level Arctic then level of thin skills. What about at least unlocking them? Because you got the coins, you might as well just unlock them. I mean, dude, you're passing up like 20% of class advantage there, too. Or anything that's non-buster. Okay, actually, I'll just... Coins over rails. Well, waste the. What do you mean by waste of coins there, Mordrift? For class advantage or just basically burning for rails? Or both? For the 5-star quest pretty much worthless for rails. Worth around 1 rail per year. I think that's probably because they want you to use it for other things. Besides, if I'm using 4 or 5 stars, it's like I'm using it to unlock their offense skills. And then to grail them. Because yeah, they're like really hard to come by. I'm losing? How? They're just ordinary human heroic spirits. Too bad. He's outclassed me in sheer ability and trade, but he knows absolutely nothing about real combat. Forgive me. Just stuff from friend point pool. Well done, I mean it. Well, even still, you're getting so much from the friendship point pool. You might as well unlock everybody for all the from like the 1 to 0 to 3 stars. Will you tell me your names again, Shadians? Oh, and also Lily. Miyamoto Masashi, Ninchin Ichiro. And then burn what's left, I guess. Unless because you want to grail like any of the 0 to 3 stars. Meshkiri Demi Servant. Trekana Sahak. For some, basically not much. To get to 4,000 coins. Masashi Mash and Drekana Sahak. Olympus will never let you escape with your lives. We will kill you. On that, you have my word. Well, good thing I have about 2 mil. There's only 3 service you plan to use the pen skills for so far. Woo-hoo. Mihaso completely silent. Battle's over. I wasn't planning to take this life directly. I'm sure you weren't. That's why I did. Is there a problem with that, Trikazak? No, well, yes, but it's okay. Bravati, Antalante, and Valkyrie. For the charge skill? Good, now that you... Or, I would probably do, like, class advantage still, too. It's like, good, now, do you know what we need to do next? It actually means people are actually sleeping on the class advantage here. It's like... Yeah, it'd be, like, difficult to keep track of which has class advantage who, but still... Still, like, 20 to 30% there, which is, like... It's not really that bad. Freaking, remember, you're in the hard... Especially since it might be actually very handy at a certain situation. Very good. Remember, you're hard enemy territory now, so get used to making calls like that. Well, plus on top of that, you're more likely to use it get class advantage much more often compared to, like, using, like, the extra card, so I'm sorry. Anyway, it's so glad that you're okay. I did manage to make up for lost time and make it up in time as Star Fisher. Thanks for showing up. You bet where the Shadi is in danger, they'll be to help. I'll still pay you guys back for letting me stay in there after all. Although I think you'll be okay for sleeping on for like the so-called class advantage for berserkers, because that's just a critical thing. True. Anyway, we now have a lot of catch up on, but right now we should focus on getting out of here. Like I said, this is a hard enemy territory, so we don't want to stick around. Know the way out of the town, Mash? Yes, I do. I'll make sure to take an escape route right now. Great, I knew you would have a keen eye for that stuff. How about you, Mr. Detective? Can you stand? And B, buffs that in the first place? Yes, I can. I see the bleeding stopped out. Thank you, Miss Miyamoto. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. Yeah, he's above his arms. By the way, Jake, you might want to look at Kiara's like a pen skill, because I'm pretty sure it would be pretty wise to always unlock that. It would be so also seem you're more right than what you know. Take a look. And met the horny guy, like the meta horny guy, then the skills used for every servant. Woo! Yeah, if you mean for like the extra card, then yeah, that's kind of multiple Olympian soldiers spy master. Well, the class advantage 1 can actually help too. It's like definitely gives a bit more boost, right? For like whipping, right? But I'm afraid those are major roads that have been blockade. Well, it depends on like the server though. Then we can take it back. Now, anyways, they're nice and twisty, but perfect for making it. Okay, anyway, that would seem to make more sense than moving about the open. But it would be, wouldn't our enemy be more familiar with the lay of the land thus? Well, true. It's like one thing about war. No matter what size your army is, if you're just like one of the biggest like size army in the world, if your enemy knows the terrain more than you do, you're literally fucked. True, that's why we don't just have to trust our luck, and when it comes to whether or not we run into anyone. If we do, then we'll just have to cut them down like and keep moving. Let's get going. Right. Now that is probably a good idea on paper here, Mordred, but that's easier said than done. Plus, on top of that, that would take a lot of firepower, which unfortunately could end up affecting like you in the long run, if you're definitely not careful. Oh, it's this thing again. Okay, there we go. Also ripped the Oh, thanks, Jake, but at least I don't have to worry about that shit for a while. Okay, I'm doing a new hand here. Yeah, I'll lock it. Not the best, but true. You need to see if a bunny's probably better than forward. Pretty much, but I'll probably have, knowing me and my Shopsies, I'll probably have summer camp like done before even 5.5 comes out.
よしよし、いい子だ。
Necros. Do I even want to know who that is? Especially since the last time.
惨めですね。そうですね。ま、
Yeah, especially since like one of the last people I know had an account, and basically it was like he was burning everything. Burned meds, he burned like a Kiara. They had like a Nero Bride, and he had like Scion, and he said he burned it because he didn't know if he'll ever go back to it or not, and he was just bored. It's like, and that's basically as a former someone that used to stream, and some teammate of mine said, "Yeah, what an idiot." One of my fellow quits. Hey, be nice to Big Sis. It's like at least he has a good taste. Oh, someone that it was an account that that's J6 belonged to someone that J6 used to know. Basically, they played JP. I just noticed something. Why does it have like two basically targeting things on her? I think it was called Lucrezia or something. I don't know. I have to probably talk to J6 again to remember. But yeah. Yeah, that was originally J6 wanted to see about maybe just give me that instead of like starting my own JP account for like when I did my 24-hour stream. Yep. Yeah, kinda not needed. Okay, bond one up. Okay, now good, I got a core. Because I kinda need those for the twins. Summer Kama Bonten.
Phew, that's
Oh, you got Summer Kama Bonten, Mordred? I swear, everyone in Olympus is strong as a heroic spirit, because that sure feels like it. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not detecting any magical energy nearby. I think we managed to lose it for the time being. Who would, do you know who would benefit from? Yeah, I think you said spaceships are. Oh, I'll use the talisman to put a conceal bound the field. It's not much, but at least should give you a moment to breathe. No, Hercules and Goo Altar. Oh yeah, they could definitely benefit. You did great, Master. You just ran the equivalent of a 15-meter dash at full speed. Oh, and also Jalter too, I guess. Although not as much, but you should use this chance to take some breaths and replenish your oxygen levels. Will you help to sit down? Although, yeah, especially if you want to be one of those people that want to keep her alive longer by putting Golden Millennium Tree on her. It's like, I don't know why that was even suggested. I want to thank you, Master. Foo, foo. Right, thank you, Foo. That's very considerate. I guess it wasn't the first Olympian soldier who turned out to be incredibly strong. No, it wasn't. These people have been powered up an unheard of degree. It feels like humans were brought up to the heroic spirit levels who are still somehow remaining human. And they are not just physically strong, their mental toughness is a chart too. They didn't even bat an eye losing an arm. Yes, we can understand why you might be so fired up as nowadays, but the fighting of their world would be just so as much as we were for ours. No doubt they would ever have their own loved ones wish to protect there. It's a little wonder why they put up such a tremendous fight. There's always a chance that we would always need to fight our way through the local populace of the Lost Belt. Now that seems a possibility beyond reality. If it would be worth leveling. I mean, every person in this Lost Belt. I guess he didn't put it because Aurora's because I guess he didn't know because Summer Kiara is supposed to have like class disadvantage against Aurora, so I guess it's because of that fact that she gave it that up to become Mooncaster. So that is, of course, who was here in Olympus, as you should be considered our enemy. Everyone in this last belt, since this revelation is extremely effective. From now on, we should be considered the entire city to be on the lookout for us. Suffice to say, the Olympians are simultaneous incidents who are dependent on the Tree of Entities to survive, and the vicious enemies will take any chance they can to end us. Alright, we need to hold her as ally. Not to be... No, not we need to beat them or we need to stay strong, but we need to hold our heads high, huh? He really does have his head screwed on straight. I don't even have to break out of prep talk. I guess they both see a whole lot of worlds between Russia and here. Alright, it really isn't the time to let our guard down and relax, is it? Besides, we don't know if these people can still hear us through the battlefield or not. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, if you see any typos or anything like that, feel free to let me know, because there's someone that I know would probably appreciate that typos are being put up, like being pointed out. So I won't say who though, since they want to be don't want to be named. They can't stay strong as they may be. The Olympian soldiers are still limited by their human perception capability. There's the defense systems who do seem able to sense the magical energy. But given the sheer amount of the found in the atmosphere, in addition, a few servants shouldn't draw any notice. So as long as we don't have, say, a Divine Spirit class servant among the ranks, or they don't find us with something similar in the God's own eyes, we should be safe for. Mr. Holmes? As I say, something similar to the God's own eyes could be able to detect the bound and field itself. Now God, in this case, referred to being surpassing our common understanding and made have in the heroic spirits. Still, I would still see about probably just unlocking like all the pen skills for all the 1s to 3 stars. I mean, you don't have to level them, just at least unlock them at least. At least you get some like benefits from them. Our common understanding is magecraft and heroic spirits, especially since you should have probably summoned more enough copies to actually get all of them unlocked. In other words, fuck. In other words, to a god or being roughly apart with one would be would appear totally unopened.
Enormous magical energy is ringing. Hey, this way. 3 meters. 20, 10.
But most of them you don't even use. Well, you might actually use them eventually, especially for tower, but
It's coming from the other side of the alley.
it was humanoid. Dude, that is a badass looking, like, Gundam Transformer.
It was definitely the shape of a human, but much more too big to be one. It resembled nothing much as a giant.
Oh! This is the actual robot from Greece mythology. The sound of metal scraping together pierced the air. It was dismantled because basically Medea tricked it into getting rid of like a bolt in its leg and it came out apart. Intruders detected. Instant elimination.
It was a bronze giant.
They get realigned into Arabas. Okay, give me my fruit. Actually, how much fruit do I have?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, I need 6 more. Okay.
そろそろ
So I know what we're going to be fighting. I need some foreigners. Actually, what's Yang? Oh, yeah, I really need to get her up anyway. Okay. Switching Mystic Code. Dexa free. Olympus is reception second half. Yeah, I would say go for it then. Intruders detected. Initiate elimination. Okay, okay, I haven't done an Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation, so hopefully that kind of works. A bronze giant. According to myth, it's a monster now, I see. It must have incorporated the legends from the Island of Rose, so the gods themselves must have minted this bronze giant. And now the Olympus have no doubt deployed its autonomic defenses for the purpose of eliminating intruders.
Its magical energies readings are too high for my sisters to measure. This output is a part of the divine spirit, and its magical energy type isn't like any other giant.
If it was like saying we're against what they are, you'd do it.
A bright shine, huh? I guess it means that Reargreed doesn't look like the police will be much against it either, so that's about as far as we're going to go fight. We're gonna suck mash. Now that they found us, we got no choice but to send this one hard head packing. Get ready to fight, Mash. Race the aero trucks up, engaging combat mode. All functions are fine line and working properly. Spiritual origin awakening rate well within standard parameters. Here goes nothing. I fought and trained all the sorts of different worlds. I lost track of how many monsters I cut down. I'm sure I've never fought a great Greek bronze giant before, but now this time I need to see if I can carry through. Now, I have at you.
God. I actually really want to look up Greece's mythology after this. Yeah, that's his name, Talos.
いいのねマスターお好きになさってお父様星宿る紺碧の進化仰せのままに奏でましょう
Hello, Crispin skill. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't know why that was even made for like berserkers. Although, the way I see it, it's like they just need to combine the crit resistance and then also the class advantage into like one skill. Straight up. And then that will actually become instantly better. It's like... Yeah, too bad we probably can't even get to it. Because I don't know how Mashes... how we get server points for Mashu. Can you need to give you enough? Okay, I need to actually research that then. Man, Abby and Yang are really eating this giant for breakfast here. I actually need this chef base. I actually did visit yesterday, like this one shack that sells like Mexican food. That's open on like Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I had like Mexican sweet corn and then the stuffed jalapenos. Although I had to be, I had this like toothpick in my mouth and like thinking, what the heck is going on? Because they had the jalapenos were like slices in half, and he wrapped it in bacon and had green cheese in it inside too. So. Dude, I'm just doing this with foreigners. I love how he tries to heal here. Okay. You're up, Abby. You can do this. As long as you finish... Oh, that's good. So I can just lock that straight up. Hey, that's mean! What the heck? Oh. Damn it. Could have actually done it, but... Never mind, she died. Thanks, Jake. Alright. Yeah, this thing's still kicking, isn't it? Alright. God damn, dude. No problem, buddy. Who? Castor or Polax?
Musashi. Nice cover it over there, Mash. Okay, you handle the defense. I'm going to try and all enough for power, full power. 5 strike combo from the right arm. Amazing, she made a crack in his arm right with a combo using a flat side of the sword. And actually managed to completely sever his right arm. Bronze shot smash actually brings the Arcane rapidly.
Yeah, that's like I said.
If you can't cut them with one side, just keep hitting them until you can split it in half, but just like the old man Yagyu's stone lantern. I see, you have to remember that. No problem, that sort of thing is a piece of... Huh? Something doesn't feel right. It's almost as if the battle isn't over. Sorry, Chikanasak. Looks like my camera didn't work out after all. The giant's severed right arm is reattaching itself. It's been completely restored, and all bronze giant's magical energies released to raise back down the levels.
A self-restoration mechanism. Well, I would be truly fascinated to learn about how it works.
Well, damn, this is exactly what I hate about fighting things that don't bleed. How are you guys holding up? Are you two ready for round 2 with this thing? I'm ready. How about you, Trikanasak?
Still good to go.
Now that's what I like to hear. Thanks for getting me fired up. Unfortunately, there's no way we can take this thing down without attracting more soldiers. So let's find some way to do that as fast as we possibly can, whatever it takes. Easy retreat. Oh, shut up! I wasn't talking to you! Alright, big guy, let's get ready. This time I'm taking your hand off. Right?
Yeah, right off. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Attack resist? Are you fucking kidding me? Increase defense. How about no? Give 4 foreigners free. Hokusai, single target Abby, and MHX. Hey. Oh, actually, it makes them more powerful then. Jesus Christ, they only did that much? That's the guy you were looking for?
我は禁断の飛躍導くものなりいいわもっとよ
Well, that's Forest Service now.
イグナ
Oh, there's a fourth one? Oh,
その
for
真髄を宿す
See?
慎み子ならバラの眠りを超
It's like
えいざ究極
you're
の
so
門へ
quick
と
to
いた
say that.
クリボー
Steno.
ライゾン
Okay, he's got fucked with terror.
他で限る我が調べ今こそ参りましょう仰せのライラヨシナに
Okay, let's get this.
いやフングルムグルーナホーマルハウトウラグアラフルタグ決勝ウィン記録レディ
Are you serious? I'm getting fucking burned here. It's pretty freaking Hokusai. Alright. Henry? Who's Henry?
我が武勇武器によらず我がカイナに宿れ力五輪の神髄を
God damn it.
任せて
I'll go with this.
仁王栗から昇天書剣豪バットイシャナ大天書イエー
私を殺して
Don't you mean Jekyll and Hyde?
私もまだまだ修行
いいとこ
Oh, Henry Jekyll, yeah. Oh, gotcha. It's like I'm used to calling him by his name Jekyll and Hyde. I forgot about that.
嵐の後に来る光である我らは光嵐の後に来る光である
そうなのね
Oh yeah, they already have fucking invasion. What am I doing? I'm so dumb. Are you fucking serious? They have guts. There we go.
我らは古きものである
Well, I guess the twins decided to give that got some finger here. Alright. Yeah, twins fall through and they just basically just give fingers to like anybody with guts. Okay.
Yeah. That's it. The bronze giant has fallen silent. This magical energy ring has disappeared. We did it, Master. We beat it.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Understood. We need to move at top speed. Master, carry Tricon's hawk. Right. Fu, you hold on to Tricon's hawk's arm. How about you, Detective Guy? Need a shoulder to lean on?
Thank you, but that's quite alright. I'm perfectly capable of running my own now. Technically, Hyde is the only berserker with a preferred different skill.
Spare me the manly man bullshit. There's no way you can run up with a beat up spirit or. Huh? I remember hearing you hadn't completely recovered from the injury, but never would have thought your spirit core was still damaged. What were you thinking finding in that condition? Your entire body could have fallen apart at any moment.
I suppose I should have known that to pull the wool over your heavenly eyes, Miss Musashi. Indeed, you got me dead into the right. I didn't want to miss Curio. I Intricon's hawk to be the only ones risking their lives, so I'm afraid I took that some rather foolish risk. He was right. Forgive me, I would be grateful for his assistance.
Much better, now come on. Right. We come out on the major road. Good, that's what I was going for. And looks like there's no local Olympians nearby. I guess they must have all been hiding inside now. That oh so scary shoddy has come to town. I was a little panicked when they made that broadcast earlier, but if they got all the citizens off the road, they did a huge favor. Now we're just got to obscure before the support soldiers go up.
Obscured?
Great word, right? I've been brushing up on modern day slang.
I don't know what obscured is, but okay.
Wait, stop! Musashi? Something's ahead in our way. You're right, I'm picking up an incalculably massive magical energy ring from right in front of us. Is that?
Jesus Christ. Target spotted. Resuming battle. This thing does not know when to give up. Targets spotted. Resuming battle.
Are you freaking kidding me? Did somebody hit the rewind when it was looking? I could have sworn I got his power source thing in half. Now I feel like an idiot for ever thinking I look anywhere else near as big a Syria as a Wisdom King. Things end where they end. When it's time to die, it's time to die. Okay, I'm okay with that. The attention may last forever, but that's like a corporal that must one day end. Yes, sir. I just realized we've seen this sort of sensationalist regeneration before.
Demeter Chromedia.
Right.
The various nanomachines were frequently used on Atlantis. Of course, such technology has its origins in Olympus.
Right you are. Behold the people of proper human history. This is Demeter's authority. Demeter Gromenia.
Reinforcements, oh. And no ordinary ones by the looks of it.
These are for our soldiers. This magical energy is intense. Now that I'm certain I could tell these beings are essentially surpass even the damn Bronze Isle. I see, so these are the lost spots of fine spirits. No, it's gods. Stay where you are, do not bother trying to resist. My Talos is protected by Olympus itself. No mere humans can hope to defeat it.
Oh, I'm surprised to see you delaying to speak to them, Queen Europa.
Don't be rude, big brother. Remember, Queen Europa is assimilated with Lady Hera. That thing is no longer human, but a demigod. You mustn't glare at it like that. I may be a god, have a god inside now, Polex. But it is still human. It makes her no different than that fair Arcanus. Oh, big brother. the sorcery, the twin gods. Master, those are the five series we carried us back in Atlantis. Did you look at me, human? Do you point and speak my name? How dare you! Not so fast. Don't worry, I'm totally fine. Just make sure Master's alright, okay? Why, you? Oh, that was rude of me. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just surprised how light your pitiful little god sword was. Oh! Damn. If I had known better, I would have thought that I was batting away a fair pillow. Yeah, right. I don't know how I even began to fight back against Swordspite like that. How the hell was that strike so strong or so fast? But it was practically moving at light speed. Was Lang U 2.0. Maybe it was actually the light or something. Whatever hell. Not even a bullfight sword of St. Kieran manages that strike. Thank goodness for Holmes' quick thinking. He must have figured out something like this would happen when he cast this sports style on me. If we hadn't matched, it would have been lying on the ground right about now. Please say your blade, Castor. Are you speaking to me in your capacity as queen? Big brother. I won't forget this insolent face of yours, human woman. I'll kill you myself when the time comes. Oh my, whatever will I do? Welcome back, big brother. Thank you, little sister. You did wonderful at playing the Queen's Sword. I knew you could do it, big brother. Stop praising me, little sister, not in front of the humans. I do it says incest. Oh my. Whatever do you think you're doing, Aphrodite? I can't believe if you already started. Don't you know your bad behavior reflects poorly on us too? Perhaps you need a refresher on what it means to be a god, Polax. You did get a new infusion of Father's blood, didn't you? What are you trying to say? Nothing. She's just trying to say anything. Come now, Aphrodite. You should know better than that. Whatever happened to the past, the Arcrosi are now the beloved part of our family. So let's try to be a little kinder, okay? Magical energy is overwhelming. Yeah, Demir. Master, in my estimation, those two women are most likely to also cause from this lost spell. So we're up against two divine spirits. 3 gods and a bronze giant forged by yet another god. At this point, I would assume that we have more than enough power to wipe us out, all out, single-handedly. Suffice to say, these foes will be far more deadly than the Olympus soldiers. Now then, what are we gonna do? Foo. Over here, Foo. It's too dangerous to say on my shoulder.
What's she looking at?
Well, aren't you forgetting anything? Oh, for really? You really don't know? You don't realize you're in the presence of the gods now, right? Did you meet any others in the Scandinavian or Indian last spells? I'm telling you to bow your heads!
What the heck?
My brain, I can hear her directly in my brain. What's going on? Is she attacking our minds directly? Something. Holmes.
Naturally, I've been using our mental protection talismans this whole time, but they aren't working. Must be Aphrodite's authority. Forcing us to fucking bow? Yeah, exactly. Fuck Aphrodite.
There, that's better. Bow your heads, humans. Know your place. Kneel before the gods. Do not forget, this is Olympus, the eternal paradise where gods reign supreme. I think that's enough, Aphrodite. A revelation is upon us, such as this near at hand. Gods, humans, all those who gather here, open your ears. The Almighty One is about to speak. Zeus, our Almighty Ruler, the heavens incarnate. All await your presence. Please speak to us. The sky.
I am the heavens. I am lightning. I'm the supreme ruler. I am Zeus, the Almighty God. Those of you who now bow your heads. Those of you who have forgotten your place and reach for the gods. Remember. Humans must never defy the gods. Humans must never commit sin. Humans. Foolish breeds who would prologue the great sin of proper human history. All you must die. You're getting my hopes up, fodder.
You said it, big brother. Make it quick. Oh my, I was hoping at least let them have some mind first. Sis major decision. Do not let them suffer. Make their deaths quick and painless. Husky. Did you hear that, Big Bird? We have permission now. At last, you get to indulge in your favorite pastime, killing humans. Since you're usually forbidden from doing so, this is your chance to really enjoy yourself. Oh yes, I'm betting. You bet I'm gonna kill him. Watch, big little sister. I'm about to show you the full extent of my wrath. Die, humans!
No, nice to see your work when you still say that.
Master, I imagine I can take the Artrox's mercy. I'll put Sickness to bed. Spiritual orders to stabilize. Our opponents are one defiant spirit and one hostile giant. Damn it! Those are the meanest guys I ever met. They couldn't even wait until the damn headache wears off before attacking us. And if that's how it's gonna be, that's gonna find us. Right, your Kawasaki? Our opponents are meant business, and they are more powerful than anything we face. What do you do?
Fight as back as we can.
You got one guy destroyer coming up, right up. And when we're done, they don't know what hit him.
And damn it. Oh god, I probably should have switched. Are you fucking serious?
ライダ苦しめ
Thank you. Okay, well, that just happened.
術の一輪を星宿る紺碧の進化。今こそ舞いましょう。仰せのままに奏でましょう。面白そう。
Okay, I think I'm probably good without the thing, but we'll just do it.
ムグルーナフォーマルハウドガガラフルタグ決勝ウィ気力レイ苦しい。オルテナウス損害。解き放ちましょう。あなたの魔力注ぎ込んで。ヨシナにライライグナトゥフルトゥー君が我その神髄を宿す写しみとならバラの眠りを超えいざ究極の門へとい
That
たら。
actually reminds me. I don't know if anybody heard what happened with Sony Gran Turismo, but yeah, basically it was actually a pretty good game on review, and then it comes out that
我らは星。
空にて輝くもの
yeah, they actually had microtransactions later, so it kind of sucks. Like it was kind of good. I was thinking of like maybe picking it up, but I didn't though.
他で限る我が調べ。面白そう。ライラおったよ。苦しめ。苦しめ。今こそ参りましょう。奏でましょう。仰せのまま。面白そう。宴の時間です。
Okay, that's gone. Now we can focus on the twins now.
いや、クングルムグルーナフォーマルハウドガガラフルタグ決勝ウィ気力連理。
Okay, I need to figure out what's causing all this lag. I think it's probably, yeah, I just need to probably like reset my phone,
これでどう？
so. I love how basically the... Are you fucking serious?
合わせてください。
Okay, we're avenging Abby. Holy shit! Yeah.
我らは星。
空にて輝くもの
特別です。
Yeah, hey, welcome back, Mental Health. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I probably know that's probably not gonna work. So what I'm gonna probably do is like have to use AoE like crazy here. I haven't started raging yet. Okay, I don't even really want to know what raging is then. Okay. They really outdid themselves this time. Yeah, it's like, I definitely can see that. It's like, basically we have a giant and then we also have... And we also have, Hey, Future God, 78, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Idiotic Army. Oh, I see, you're from me. From Emu's, chat as well. But yeah, welcome in. Future God, hope we have a good time too. We're doing good. Currently trying to get through Olympus at the moment. Hey Jake. Oh, beer in there, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to let out my cat. She wanted out. Thanks, man. Oh, fuck. Wait, I did the wrong one. Okay, here we go. We're going to the two tabs are in Japanese. And yeah, I think a lot of people are kind of feeling burnt out at the moment. There we go. Now this is actually much more easier. And we haven't even got to like the back row yet. For where we have Morpha, so. It's also, yeah, it's like, I guess people... I know Kron used to do that. I think he somewhat does, and there's Frank. I actually had a JP account, but I just can't keep up because... And also on my phone, and then plus, yeah, my old job too, so... Okay, we have finished that through. What the fuck?! What the fuck?! They just did this like in the middle of their fucking churn?! The hell?! Are you fucking kidding me? Actually good, you didn't use yours as much. And removes buffs for a single enemy. Okay, I got something really insane here. It doesn't make sense, but it actually does in context. Oh, okay, it actually does damage. Okay, I thought it would just pop the buff at the end, but never mind. This... okay. Check DMs. What the fuck? Okay, thank you for sending me that, Jake. I hear cheers. Yeah, I'm gonna check it too. Cheers so loud that they echo around us. Cheers demanding that the intruders be punished. Cheers demanding that the wicked shotties be alleviated. Women and men, young and old alike, are shouting from their windows, are united in a single wish. The death of Shadia. Yeah. Looks like Aphrodite, Demir, and Europa aren't just doing the fight. I just obtained their dignified image in the front of the human audience. Those guys as clearly are about to start working together anytime soon. I guess this means these guys have their own special way to refer to win. In which case, it just leaves the giant and the unhinged defiant spirit server to worry about. I could probably take out one of them if I wasn't so worried about making it out of your life, but not both. Ordinary... I wouldn't mind sacrificing myself to take them down, but this is really doesn't seem like an option here. This must be just how Lord Inchon felt back then. How ironic it took to a situation like me to realize it. God, the guy's holy grail. Trikasak! It looks like we're all off I'm off here while the rest of you... Yeah, we're not going anywhere. We're doing this. Damn it! Why do you have to say that? I understand this may not be convincing seeing how we just tried to do the same thing, but it would not be the best course of action. No, I believe it. This is where I come in. I have some experience with finding ways out of this, see? Wait, really? So you still got some kind of trap card up your sleeve? Then I guess... Then what are you waiting for? also get much better, more desperate than this. It's not the sort of situation I'd like to avoid any frequency, especially when there's so many unknown variables. Alright. What if FGO trolls made us fight an LB King and Beast in the final fight? Huh? What was that? Oh god, don't give them any ideas. Woo. Please get back in the storage space. It's not safe outside right now. Boop, boop. Okay. What? The god of the heavens, I see. Apparently he doesn't care for my trump card. Drakasak, Miss Kiryai, Miss Miyamoto, I suggest you focus your battle on the Sorsky and the Bronze Giant. And one more thing. Do keep your distance from me. Have you told your own fortune, Sage of Sadia? Hardly, your majesty, but in elementary, this is elementary deduction.
Master, the lightning bolt just struck Holmes!
Master's favorite game is Final Fantasy Sorcerer. If you ever battle Proto, maybe that's already got an idea, so that's a Final Fantasy raid boss. Oh god. We're probably gonna have like some interesting raid bosses for LB7.
Holmes.
Well, that's certainly one way to get my attention. A thunderbolt system really. Now I see.
Huh? Holmes?
Huh. It seems that I'm still alive. But I'm afraid that won't last much longer.
What do you think you're doing? Do you just see that thunderbolt? Do you see how ridiculously huge that was? You could at least act surprised. Why should I be surprised? Every fault that falls from the heavens is but one of Zeus' blades. What's the matter, Shai? Is one of you getting a bit slight at the knock of the fight out of you? A bit slight? Fire's real thunderbolts are completely disintegrate wherever they touch. If he really wanted to get rid of your friend, it would, or that ship of yours, both would already be gone. Now do you understand? The only thunderbolts that you see so far is essentially him flexing his little finger. If the thunderbolts that you're seeing were rain, they would be no more than a faint drizzle. Kneel before us, people of proper human history, and tremble of fear. Do you hear that, Big Bear? Talos agrees with us. Indeed, he does, little sister. Then come, Talos, let us end these humans' miserable lives together. Then we will find where their driver is seeing us in and kill every human aboard. Master, get behind me.
Huh?
Where did that cursed dissonance come from? Oh my, this is a good out that dulling magical energy. I think it's interfered directly. What's this unpleasant sensation? Damn it, someone is messing with our god-made leyline network? Seems the matter has taken an unexpected turn. Gee, thanks for the news flash. Now hurry up and figure out where those people are heading anyway.
What the?
Big Bear, someone's firing magical energy blast at 6 o'clock. Stay calm, little sister. Just keep your magical energy focused on the fences. We'll be able to wear this attack just... This way, hurry before the cannon's magical energy runs out. Yes, hurry. Can you hear us, Shadians? Then go, run for it. We'll keep those guys here busy. Who are...
Save your questions for later. Come with me if you want to live. Not long before the Royal Guard shows up. Okay, Organization for a Team, we'll follow you. And I'm sure you don't want to face those insanely powerful gods and their insanely powerful soldiers all the same, right?
Right. Master Kazak, these people are offering a way out. I'm pretty sure we should take it. Don't worry, I'll carry the pretty boy detective. He might be burned pretty bad, but he's still alive.
Inside.
Okay, Master.
This way, come on. Oh, right. Minerva, one last blast for good measure. Hey, that's a Venus Owl.
Why you would dare disrupt our radar network again? I'll dare you interfere with my first killing of humans again.
This treachery will not stand. You'll never get away. I'll kill you all myself. I'll tear you all to live from them, set fire to your innards, and I'll never see my sword again until I bathe myself in your screams of agony. You'll pay for this, I'll pay. Shadia! Based off of Goras and Elmir shouting. I haven't played Final Fantasy IV, but yeah, I'm kind of interested. Okay, let's see who just saved us. Buffy Bush Mash, yeah, hopefully. I mean, LB6 is supposed to give bit stuff for Mashu, so. What is this place? It feels like we've been walking forever, so if I'm not mistaken, we're basically underneath the Olympus out, right? I'm told this is the underworld. Huh? Though it's not to say that this is the land of the dead. This is the foundation of Olympus. It's underground infrastructure. Once the domain of Hades got an underworld. It's safe here, Zeus cannot find you. Which is why they are using this place themselves.
It looks like some kind of headquarters.
It was summarized as a secret base by those who rose and revolt against the gods of Olympus. Also, how is he not burnt to a crisp? It's not looking very burnt-like.
Nope, you're keep leaning on me, pretty boy, and you're still in no shape to walk around on your own.
Thank you. But I'm alright now. I appreciate your help, Ms. Minamoto. So, most benevolent saver, are my suspicions correct? Don't call me that. It's absurd. I just happen to be passing by. I do not recall saving anyone's life. I have no plans anytime soon either. You just happen to be walking behind me when I came here. Don't go up there. I didn't go up there to help you. I just made a bad decision. Yeah, you told us to come with you if you wanted to live, so what? I don't know, I was thinking. I should have just kept walking. Anyway, it was a plan to any of this, but what is done is done. You like and use the spice you want, or I don't care either way. I'm not getting involved. Give a different no fastest and so still. Well, I kind of wish that they would make it so that way matches MP5. It's like she's been stuck in MP3 forever. If you want to know more, you can ask me the two who were firing those cannons when they showed up. Ooh. Yeah, alright. I'll do one more thing for you before I go. I'll put in the message to these servants left. Good day, everyone. That voice sounds familiar. Is that? Testing. Is the mic working? This is being recorded right now. Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3. What is that, lady? Is the recording successful? Thank you. Alright, from the top. I am Nikola Tesla. Yeah, I think everyone's like so shocked that Tesla showed up. I am the one heroic experience for proper human history, and made her way to Olympus for Atlantis. I need to actually look up Tesla's and Edison's buff skills. Heard they're like the same name actually. By the time you hear this recording, the rest of us will most likely have lost our transit bodies. Bluntly, we have been annihilated. Yes, that's right. By the time you hear this, every heroic spirit for proper human history made it to Olympus will have vanished.
Woof, woof, woof.
All those servants. I hope you don't mind that I started this off with bad news. I just thought that leading with the bad would make it. The good news what follows sounds even better. What is it, Lee? Should we start recording order? No, let's keep going. Let's start by introducing more properly. Oh, the second fight, you truly want to start over. Well, if you really feel strong about it. Oh, God. True.
Okay, everyone, we're doing the audio video this time. Are you all ready? Then 3, 2, 1.
The God Destroyer Alliance! We will defeat the gods!
Overcome all the odds.
Or fight against this shitty destiny! And strive for a better future! We are the forces that have gathered from across Atlantis and Olympus, the two sides of this lost spell. We are the God Destroyer army that has sworn to defeat the ever clockwork of gods ruling this world. Okay, now that's actually very interesting. But yeah, let's see. There we go. Alright. Okay, we'll start this tomorrow. Gonna end here because I have work and plus I don't want to get my parents up. But yeah, but stick around, guys. We're gonna find some raid. Let's see who is on right now. Okay. Okay, there's Solrak, but it looks like he's ahead. Okay, I think I'm gonna probably raid I'm actually gonna raid Mr. J. He's also a fellow Kankanban member. And it looks like he's like a bit behind, so because I just don't want to end up accidentally spoiling people that come in here, so. Okay, but yeah, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. We will continue where the stuff, and yeah, hopefully we'll get more through like the lost spells. And in the meantime, good luck with your rolls. Good luck with getting through Olympus. Hopefully you don't have to use any command seals, or for some people, quartz. But anyway, Moses, this is your Demon Lord Dracon Sock signing off, and have a good one.